Sanders has really impressed me last year.
I mean, that's the thing. But Short's bigger than Sanders.
Yeah, but height's not everything, man.
So then, what do? If you get Sanders back, do you pay him the $4 million a year, or do you put him up on the trading block?
I think he'd probably have more value than Sanders would because he's got more, performance wise.
So, I mean, I say trade him. I mean, I know Cleveland. He's from Cleveland. They need receivers. I said him give us a third-round pick, and we'll call it a day because they're going to suck, and we're going to have a pretty much second-round pick, early third-round pick. We're going to have.
So, who do they currently have on the depth chart as far as tight ends?
They got the 3 tight ends is Lewis, Harbor, and Jansen. I think it is a rookie.
Yeah, but wasn't Harbor like carted off not too long ago off the field?
I think he was, but they had him second on the depth chart yesterday. I don't know what I don't know how his injury was. I don't know. Maybe it was precaution when he got hit. I don't know.
I mean, that would be a big blow. I like Harbor. I think he's.
I like Harbor too. We played good at times last year.
I think Harbor, played better than Lewis at times.
I mean, because Lewis is never healthy. He's hurt all year. I think the only game he played worth of crap was the Texans game.
Yeah, it's like he had that one good year, and then we're paying him for that one good year.
Yeah, we're paying him like $8 or $9 million, which is ridiculous. He should be giving the Jaguars money back.
Yeah, I think I agree there. I totally agree there. There's somebody out in Florida, just to put it out there. He's they're currently selling MJD jerseys and everything like mad cheap. Would you buy one or would you not?
Would I buy Maurice Jones-Drew jersey?
Yeah.
If it was about $10.
I think it's like $20, but I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole.
Well, you know what I did? I bought the Gabbert jersey for $19. I just put my name on the back.
There you go. That worked. But I mean,
that's what I did.
I mean, he. Don't get me wrong. He is a or he was a great running back. He was no Fred Taylor, but he was a great running back for the Jags. But to say that that we did him wrong after I mean, what he had that one good year too. I mean, yeah, he. Well, hold on. No, he had 2 good years. And, one of them, he did lead, the Russian, had the Russian title and everything. But, I mean, to say that the Jags did him wrong, I mean, how did the Jags do him wrong? He had 1 good year, and then they paid him, like, through the roof. You know what I'm saying, Bo?
Mike Mojo. The only reason he pissed me off is when he held out a couple years ago. That pissed me off, and that's when I was like, just cut him. Let him go. Trade him.
Yeah, I mean, but he held off, and now he's talking, all kinds of junk on the Raiders, saying that we, the Jags, treated him bad and everything.
Well, I mean, I don't care what he says. I mean, I see what the new regime's doing. You see what they're doing. All the Jag fans, the city of Jacksonville, see what's going on. So, I mean, we know it's BS. We know it.
All right, and I have another, quick, topic. What do you think of, people, now ragging on the Jags because the women look like, or, some women are saying they look like hoochie mamas in the swimming pool?
Man, they're just jealous, man. Come on. Come on, attractive women in the swimming pool. Come on. I mean, what man? Wouldn't that make a man want to pay and get that ticket? If you go to the pool, a single guy, go to the pool and sit and swim and have free drinks and food with these beautiful women, who wouldn't want that? Isn't that what Florida's about? Beautiful women.
I think it's because of what they're wearing, or that they're.
Swimming. What do you want them to wear?
I guess some of these women want them to wear like full like bathing suits, like grandma suits.
These ain't fat women. These ain't fat women in the pool. These are beautiful women. I mean, they want to show off their body. I want to see their body. I mean, men want to see that. Sex sells. I mean, that's just how it is. Deal with it.
I mean, I don't care if it's bigger women. If that's how they feel they want to dress, that's more power to them.
So why don't they complain about the cheerleaders? You know what I'm saying? They wear skimpy stuff over there on the sideline. So why don't you complain about them?
I don't know. I'm just going by what I'm hearing all around.
They need to just stop it, man. Just stop it.
I know Jaxson De'ville. He was having fun though. He did a belly flop in the pool.
Yeah, I saw that. And if everyone doesn't know, right now there's a contest. Jaxson De'ville he won. They had every league had a vote for the number one mascot. Jacksonville De'ville won for the NFL, and right now he's in the lead to be the number one mascot. In the country this year. I don't know. I forgot the link, but there's a link out there, and you got to go vote for Jacksonville to be number one mascot.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody should vote for Jaxson De'ville. He is so cool, man. I'm telling you, man. We were at the tailgate, with the Bold City Brigade and the Teal Street Hooligans, and we were tailgating with them. And Jaxson De'ville was right out there, doing the Jaguars chant with the fans. I mean, how many mascots do that?
Not many. Getting us all pumped up. I mean, I can't wait for the first regular season game. That's what I can't wait for because, the Colts coming to town, screens, all that. It's going to be going crazy. It's going to be rocking.
I agree. It's going to be, a madhouse. And I hope whoever's quarterback, whether it's Henny or, Bortles, outshines Mr. Luck. I'm still not buying his hype.
I mean,
all right, I heard that you mean. That's all I heard.
Oh, I forgot what I was going to say.
I mean, no. I mean, you were big on, last week you were like, okay, yeah, well, you can't deny, what Luck has done. But, I mean, if you think about it, Sanchez got the Jets in the playoffs 2 years in a row.
I mean, the thing about the Colts right now is they're having offensive line issues. They got, I think, one or two of the offensive linemen got hurt already. So, I mean, they got some big time. They got a rookie, starting at left tackle or right tackle. I don't know what position it is. But, I mean, you're telling me Chris Clemens is going to eat up a rookie. I mean, and plus we almost beat them in the second half last year. I know we can beat the Colts. I mean, Gabbert beat the Colts 2 years ago.
You got a good point there. I mean, I've said for the longest, that Luck is, overrated.
And I'll tell you another thing. What's his name? What's their defensive end? He's suspended for the first 4 games. So he's not going to play against us.
Freeney?
Or
Mathis?
Freeney, the other one, the one that had 19 sacks last year.
Mathis? Well, whatever his name is.
Yeah, whatever his name is.
But, yeah, we really don't care. We're not Colts fans. We're Klotz fans. But
well, I think, man, we can start off 2-1, I think.
And who are we losing to?
I don't know.
Probably
all of them.
Probably Washington.
All of them.
I don't know. It just scares me a little bit that RG3 to Jackson combo.
You like RG3 better than Andrew Luck?
You know what? When RG3 had a wide receiver worth a dang back at Baylor, he was pretty good. That's the thing. When he had...
Come on, he had Garcon last year. He had Garcon last year. He had some good receivers last year.
Yeah, but were they... I'm trying to think of his name. See, the thing is, Jaxson is the exact replica of what he had in Baylor. That's what, scares me a little bit. But if Gratz can handle it or Ball can handle it, then I'm not worried. But you can't let Jaxson get into the backfield. You can't.
I mean, that's why you got to run zone against them. You run zone, you get pressure on RG3, and he's going to try to go deep, and you got your safety over the top. I mean, I think our safeties can make plays. Now, Winston Guy is playing great, man. He's playing aggressive. I like the way Winston Guy is playing, and Cyprian, I think, is going to be a Pro Bowler this year.
Yeah. If Zip gets a hold of him, he could knock him out of the game. That guy hits like a truck.
In the scrimmage, he had a nice hit in the scrimmage.
See, I'm just worried about, the new NFL and penalties towards Sip.
I'm not worried. I'm ready to see these preseason games, watch the first strings play, watch Bortles play, and I'll see how it shakes out.
Will Bortles even get any time in, on Friday?
I think he'll get a lot of playing time with the twos. Probably play the whole second and third quarter.
And if he plays lights out and Henny, does so, is there a quarterback controversy already?
There could be if he plays lights out against the twos. I mean, isn't that how what's his name for the Seahawks? Remember him? When he came in, he played against the twos, played lights out 2 games, and then next thing you know, the third game he was fighting for that starting job. And here's Russell Wilson, the Super Bowl quarterback.
You got a point there, but then you would lose the bet. You said that
I would lose the bet, but if we're winning, I'll gladly accept the lost bet.
Henny right now seems like I will give him, props in the fact of he seems like he is handling his business as far as the quarterback, as far as leadership. But will it amount to anything on the field, and do the players actually respect him?
I mean, we're gonna have to see. I mean, Henny didn't play that poorly the last 8 games last year.
But the players he's playing with this year weren't there last year.
Exactly. You got to think the receiving core you had last year, the last 8 games. I mean, they were calling people up from the practice squad. They didn't have anybody.
And now I have to wonder who we're going to have. I mean, we already have, 5 wide receivers out?
But we got the rookies who got to step up. Short should be back. He's already started running. He started running this week. Robinson should be back. He's only a hamstring. So, I mean, they should all – by week 1, Shorts, Robinson should be healthy. They should be ready to go. I mean, if they get hurt after that, then we'll be in trouble, or we'll find out what happens.
And do you think it's going to matter if Brewster, screws up in center?
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know who's going to win that job.
Well, I mean, here's the deal, though. If Brewster were not to win and McClendon were to win, then who would play right guard?
It's going to be Linder.
But isn't Linder injured right now?
I think he just sprained his foot, so he's only out day to day.
Well, that's actually good.
Brewster's not strong enough. I mean, that's his issue is strength. I mean, you're not going to take a guy in the 3rd round and put undrafted free agent in front of him. I mean, it's not going to happen. Linder's going to get the first opportunity.
How, preseason or not, come Friday, if the first play, with Tampa on offense is a sack by, Clemens or Bryant or whatever, how pumped up will the crowd be at that point, preseason or not?
I think they'll be pretty pumped. I think everyone will be going crazy if we get a sack from Clemens or, I mean, the Tampa Bay should have a decent offense. They got them 2 big receivers. They got a good running back. They're in the same situation as us. How's the quarterback going to play?
Isn't Tampa the one that got Evans?
What's that?
Isn't Tampa the one that got Evans? So they got Williams and Evans back there?
Yeah, they got